What is that? Time is just going by way too quickly. Look at this bump. I feel like I'm about to pop, but like I have less than 2 months left and baby boy will be here. I am so excited. I got a leg cramp. I gotta stand up. Okay, that's better. If you have a leg cramp, stand up. I don't know what it is, but it goes away. Who's that beautiful baby? Time is truly just going by way too quickly. Trying to soak up all of this time with little one when it's just us and her, and then your baby brother's coming. I'm so excited. I know she's going to absolutely love him. She loves babies so much. So it's not that I'm like nervous to add on to the family. It's just that this is a season of just us and her. And then it's like things change, which is great. It's good to have change, but I'm like, everything's just going by too fast. I can't take it. See, it's all gotta slow down, Margot. It's gotta slow down. But we went a little crazy, started decorating for Christmas. Just because I'm pregnant, I get the ultimate cozy vibes when the house is decorated for Christmas. Although I wasn't pregnant last year and I still decorated early, so what can I say? But little one loves it every morning. Like, we have it on an auto timer to come on. She's like so excited to see the Christmas tree. So that is just so fun every single morning. I love that. Highly recommend decorating on November 1st. That's where it's at. But this pregnancy has completely, absolutely zoomed by. I know it's because I have a little one that I'm taking care of. My days are just like so busy. And with that, there was kind of like some challenges. Like, I had to make sure I was eating good, making sure I was taking my vitamins. I feel great, and that I am so thankful for. I attribute a lot of that to I still walk like about a mile something every evening, and then I still work out every morning. I think that really helps out a lot in terms of like how you feel every day. I had some crazy pelvic like pressure when you're pregnant. You like know that feeling. When I was walking, I think it was like 3 days ago, and then I decided to take like a little bit of a break. Tried again yesterday and I was fine, but I was a little bit like, is this like the point in my pregnancy where I need to like take it easy? I know some people just like continue working out the entire time, but I was just like, when I feel that like pain and pressure, I'm like, I need to like take it easy. What is that? Is that a toy? Yeah. The age that she's at right now is just so fun. So much play, so much silliness, so much wrestling, so much outdoor time. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really struggling to come up with baby boy's name. It's like we go back and forth. We have one that we like, now we have like another one we like, and now there's these certain names we're like, oh, this would be awesome as well. I just had no idea a boy would just be so hard. I feel like so many names are taken. You know what I mean? So we are still trying to figure out his name. We still just call him baby boy amongst ourselves. I am a firm believer that you got to meet the baby before you name them, or at least that's for me. I mean, I can be pretty confident in like what we're probably gonna call him, but like, I don't know. I like having the baby and being like, yes, you are whatever his name is. But I'm absolutely loving this season of life. Every single day it's like Margot and I are learning different stuff. It's like we're finding different books, figuring out places to go. That being said, that's the nice thing about when you're not heavily pregnant, is you can go out and kind of do more stuff. I am limited because I have limits. Like, I can't do certain things, and like, cause I got this to carry around all the time. So I'm trying to navigate all of that, but we really don't have that much longer. So that's pretty exciting. Do you guys think he'll come early? I'm way bigger than I was with her, but I know that really doesn't mean anything. We're actually doing a 3rd trimester ultrasound this week, just to like check on him, see how he's doing, see how he's growing. It's not because of any like particular concern, we just like want to peek at him. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because I think that'll give us a little bit of an inside scoop of maybe when we can expect him, because I'll be honest, the dates of like the tentative dates of his due date, they could be way off. So could be a little bit longer, could be a little bit shorter. I have no idea. Okay, so it's a couple days later. Bubby is currently napping. So we got a little bit of due date drama. I went to my 32-week ultrasound and I got pictures. He's so cute. I love him so much. He was like kicking the whole time and everything looks great. However, he's currently measuring in the 97th percentile and I just thought, okay, that's a big baby. Doctor didn't seem too concerned, but I haven't seen my regular doctor. It was just the doctor that was there at the time. That appointment's not till next week that I can get a full breakdown with my doctor and we talk about it. But Margot was very like normal size, 50 percentile for everything. I don't have gestational diabetes. I don't really have a history of having large babies. However, I do have a bit of confusion of when the date of my last period was. That concerns me a little bit. So I was like doing the math with my mom, and if it actually is the date that I suspect, he is measuring about the same size that Margot measured this time if he is a month early. Oh my gosh, such a mess. So I fully might have told them the wrong date at the beginning and just said, hey, but I thought they would catch it. I told them the date that I thought it was. And I was like, but just don't trust me on that. Like, I could be wrong. And I remember like those beginning ultrasounds, they were like, yeah, he's looking a little bit bigger, but like, we'll just stick with your date. And I was like, okay. That I'm like going back in time now and I'm like, wait, was I wrong at the beginning? Which I kind of think I might have been. There was a lot going on at the time. I just didn't have things like written down. What it is, I use an app. It's called Pre-Mom. And then right when you switch it to like, hey, I'm pregnant, it like deletes all the previous information, which is so annoying because like, why doesn't it just tell you your exact due date then right when you switch it to pregnant? Anyway, long story short, I'm going back to using like a write down notebook or like the calendar in my phone that like doesn't delete. I don't really trust apps anymore. Anyway, long story short, I think I'm gonna talk to my doctor next week and basically say, hey, I think I might be like basically a month off. Like, is this possible? Would you guys have caught this? See, that's the thing. My mind is like, why wouldn't they have caught this? You know what I mean? And I'm just not really like eating that much. I actually struggle to get like enough calories in just because I'm so busy where I have a toddler. It's like I struggle to like remember to eat. As long as I make sure I have like my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I like feel pretty good. I'm like, okay, I'm covered. Like I'm getting enough calories. I'm taking my prenatals, that kind of stuff. So I know it's not because I'm like eating too much, or at least I would hope so. I think with this pregnancy, I'm actually eating way less than I did with Margot, funny enough. But my weight gain and size and everything would make more sense if I was a month farther along than I thought I was. Does that make sense? So anyway, is this even possible? Am I crazy? Is my doctor literally gonna laugh at me and be like, oh my gosh, people that have big babies, everybody thinks that. So I would actually be 36 weeks instead of 31 weeks. Is that possible? Less than a month? Anyway, I could be insane. I could be crazy. Is this even possible? Am I just like crazy? Possibly. Anyway, I don't want to like go into labor and then them like freak out and be like, oh my gosh, your baby needs to NICU, and then he's born and they're like, oh, he's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. What a mess. Anyway, my whole family's mad at me because they're like, Rachel, you should keep track of this stuff. This is kind of important. And I agree with them. Anyway, I guess we'll find out more next week. Anyway, comment down below what you think. Have you ever heard of this? Has this ever happened? I kind of Googled it and there was like some people that said it, but then some people were like, no, doctors would obviously know that. Like, you are crazy. So then I was like, Okay, maybe I should just trust my doctors. But that being said, if my hunch is correct, I'll have a baby before Christmas, which would be so fun. But I don't know how ready I am fully. I am getting a couple things in the mail to prepare for baby boy. An Instagram ad got me. It's with Nini Co, and they have like pacifiers that are for breastfed babies, and my baby was really challenging to take a pacifier. So I thought I'd buy a couple and see if we liked them. They were kind of expensive. I think they were like 15 bucks a pop. But they look like this. Isn't that cute? Little passy. And what's crazy is how like soft it is. You know how usually pacifiers are pretty like rigid silicone? Like these are super soft. It's kind of crazy. And I just got it in like the cream color and then like an oatmeal color, because I like more neutral colors for babies. But I thought these were so cute. It got me like kind of excited. I was like, yay. So I got these in the mail. So we will have a pacifier. I like having a pacifier, especially at the hospital and like in that first week or so. I mean, after they're like well fed and I know they have a full belly, I'll like give them a pacifier, because sometimes that just helps chill them out a little bit. I'll keep you updated on what my doctor says next week. She might say, Rachel, you're crazy. Like, we've got this. Like, we know the date. He's just a bigger baby. I'll go, sweet, awesome, sounds good. I just had like a weird hunch that it was a little bit earlier. But what if she says that and then like, boom, he's like born on that week? Then I'll be like, I was right. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That really helps me out and helps out my channel. Alrighty, I will see you on the next one. Bye now.